So the chapter we were discussing is about parts of computer. Okay. So everybody open the page number 24 in the computer book. Once you open the page, then we will start. So on the page number 24, the first line of the page 24 is saying, to start the computer, we first switch on the power supply. Okay. So if you see, there are two things. The first thing is switch. Switch on. Switch on the power supply. So the first thing is switching on the power supply. There is a button. I took this picture from the internet for you. There is a button at the back on the of the computer, and sometimes that button is not there. You have to directly switch on the computer from the electricity. So first, you have to switch on the power supply. The CPU get currents from electricity. You just have to switch on the power supply. Power supply are of two type. Maybe this power supply is in your computer. If it is not there, then you have to switch on the plug from the electricity. Okay. So what is the first step to start the computer? We first switch on the power supply. We first switch on the power supply so that computer will get electricity. So that computer will get electricity. First you have to switch on the power supply. This is the first step. Okay, what is the first step to start the computer? Switch on the power supply. What is the first step to start the computer? What is the first step to start the computer? Switch on the power supply. Switch on the power supply. What is the spelling of power supply? It's POWER. POWER. Supply. SUPPLY. It's a power supply. To start the computer. To start the computer, we first switch on the power supply. We have to make to switch on the power supply. As name shows, it will supply what this thing will do. What this thing will do, it will supply the power. It will supply the power. The name of this thing is a power supply. So it will just supply the power to the system unit so that computer will get the electricity, because without electricity we cannot run the computer. Okay, can we run computer without electricity? Is this possible? Yes, everyone will answer.
No.
No, without electricity it is not possible. And when the computer switch is off, the computer will not run. When the switch of computer is off, the computer will not run because there is no electricity. So just opening or starting the computer, first you have to open the power supply so that computer will get a current. When you press this button, the computer has an option now to start, but right now the computer is not started. Only electricity reached to the computer. The power supply just open the gate for the electricity. So the first step for the computer, we first switch on the power supply. Okay. Ahmad Mohammed, can you tell me the spelling of power supply? You can see the screen, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, read it.
Sir, POWER.
Good.
SUPPLY.
Very good. Okay. So,
Sir, what is this? What is this picture?
okay, this is the one part of the computer. I took this picture for you. This is the one part of the picture. If you see at the back side of your computer, you will see this thing. You will see this thing. This thing also has sometimes a fan. Okay,
It,
this
it
is
can
a
open
yes,
it
this
can
is
open the computer.
yes, this thing helps in opening the computer. Okay, when you press this button, this will not make the computer on, but this button at the back side of the computer, this button just pass the current to the CPU. That's it. And when you press one more button, what is that button? We will see in the next slide. What is the next button? We have to just press two buttons. We just have to
Supply.
press two buttons to switch on the computer. The first button is a power supply. Understand, Ahmed Mohammed?
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Ahmed Mohammed. You're welcome. Okay, so Hamad Al Khalaf, can you read the Hamad Al Khalaf? Can you read the spelling of power supply?
Yes, sir.
Read it, please.
Power.
Okay.
Supply.
Okay, what is this?
Power supply.
Very good. It's
Power
a power
supply.
supply. It's a power supply. It's a power supply. Very good. So, what is the first step to start the
Power
computer?
supply.
Yes, you're right. The first step to switch on the computer is to switch on the power supply first. Okay. So what do we have to do the power supply? We have to switch on. We have to switch on the power supply. Okay. What happen if we switch off the power supply? Then there is no electricity in the computer. Can computer run without electricity? Hamzal Sayyed, can computer run without electricity? Can you tell me?
No.
No, it is not possible for computer to run. So electricity comes to the CPU or the system unit when you switch on. When you switch on the power supply. Okay, let's see the spelling of power supply once more and then we will move to the next one. Abdul Rauf, can you tell us a spelling of power supply?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell us please.
Power.
No, POW. No, no,
Powercup.
it's S. S. What do we call it? S U P. Are you there, Abdul Rauf?
Yes, sir.
Read with me. S U
SUP
P P L
LY.
Y. Very good. What is this? What that word is?
Power supply.
Very good. It's a power supply. Very good. That's great, Abdul Rauf. Okay, good. Very good. Okay. So move to the next one. What do we have? The first step we see, we first have to switch on the power supply. Okay. So the second step is there. To start the computer, we first switch on the power supply. We first on the switch on the power supply. Yes. What is the second thing we have? The second thing we have is we have to press the power button on the system unit. Where is the power button? Here it is. Here it is. There is a power button in front of the CPU or the system unit. We sometimes call system unit a CPU. So there is a power button in front of the CPU. In front of the CPU, there is a power button. So first we have to switch on the power supply. First we have to switch on the power supply. Then we have to press the power button. First we have to switch on the power supply. What we have to do first? We have to do two things. First we have to switch on the power supply and then we have to press the power button. So these are two things which we see. Okay. So The first one, the first one is power supply. The second one is power button. Power button is in front of the system unit. See, it's in front of the system unit. It's there. It's there. Power button is there. Okay. So, what is the first step? The first step we have is power supply. We first switch on the power supply. It's POWERSUPPLY, power supply. And then we have to press the power button. When we press the power button, then computer will start working. Power supply will give the power, will give the electricity to the system unit. And when we press the power button, then computer will start from that electricity. So what is the second thing we have to do? What is the second thing we have to do? We have to press what? We have to press what? We have to press what? Everyone will answer.
Power button.
We just have to press power button.
Power button.
Good. We
Power
just have
button.
to
Power
press
button.
the power button. What is the first step? The first step
Button.
we
Power
have.
button. Power
Okay.
supply. Power button. Power
Power button.
button.
Okay. So the first step we have is just switch on the power supply, and the second step is just to press the power button so that computer will start work. What happen when you press or switch on the power supply? It will send the electricity. This power supply send the electricity to system unit. This system unit will get the electricity when you switch on the power supply. What happen when you press the power button? Then this there is a power button. This computer will start working. With the help of that electricity, the computer will be started. Okay. So who is going to tell me the spelling of power button? Let's see. Yes, we have Abdul Rahman Atif. Yes, Abdul Rahman Atif, can you tell us the spelling of power button?
POWERBUTTON.
Very good, very good. That's great. Okay,
Thank you, sir.
you're welcome, Abdul Rahman. Okay, who we have now? We have Hamza. Okay, Hamza. Hamza, can you tell me the spelling of power button?
Yes.
Yes, please.
POWERBUTTON.
Very good.
Power button.
Power button. Very good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's see who else is there. Amir Al Falah. Amir Al Falah, you are not raising hand. Amir, can you tell me the spelling of power button?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
POWERBUTTON.
Very good. It's a power button. Okay, that's great. Okay, so who we have? Let me see. Hamza Al Hussaini, you are not raising hand. Could you kindly tell me the spelling of power button? Yes,
Yes,
please.
sir.
Yes, please.
PUT
No, no, no. No, no. Read it. Read it here. P O. Very good.
POWER.
Very nice.
PUTTON.
And what do we call it? What do we call this thing?
Power button.
Power button. Yes, very good. Power button. So everyone should have to notice that we have two things. Before starting the computer, we have to first switch on the power supply and then we have to press the power button. We have two things, power supply and power button. We first switch on the power supply and then we press the power button. So we just have to press two buttons to switch on the computer. Okay, now my question is, what are the two buttons we have to press to switch on the computer? Omar Mustafa, can you tell me the buttons which we press to switch on or run the computer?
Yes, sir.
Tell us, please.
P
Okay. No, my question is,
O
can you? Okay, okay, you can read it. Read it. P-O.
P O U E
No,
R
it's W. It's W.
W E R
B.
B U T T O N.
Very nice. It's a power button. Good. Good, Omar.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Okay. So now my question is, what are the two buttons we have to press to run the computer? Two buttons are there. The yellow arrow is showing that these are two buttons. So let's see who is going to give me the answer. Okay. Gamal. Gamal, can you tell me the answer? What are the two buttons we use to run the computer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. What is the name of first
Power
button?
button.
Good. And what is the name of the other button?
Sublime.
It's power supply. Say it. Say it. Power.
Power supply.
Good. It's a power supply. Very good. So everybody remember that we have to press the two buttons. What are those two buttons? The first button is from the power supply, and the second button is the power button. Okay, so there are two buttons. The first is power supply button and the second one is power button. Okay, Adam Umar. Yes, Adam, can you tell me the buttons which we have to press to run the computer? Yes, Adam Umar.
Yes, sir.
Tell us, please.
The power button.
Okay, and what is the other one?
Power supply.
Very
Sublime.
nice. The power supply. Okay, so okay, very good. Ibrahim is also participating. Yes, very nice, Ibrahim. Yes, can you, Ibrahim, tell us what button we have to press?
Power supply.
Very good. And what is the other button? What is the other
Power,
button?
power button.
Power button. Very good. It's a power button. Very good. We have two buttons. Abdul Rahman Atif, can you tell us what two buttons we have to press to switch on computer?
Power supply,
Very nice. And what is the second one?
power button.
Power button. Good. So, very good. Very nice. Okay. Can anyone tell? Okay, Anas will tell. Anas, can you tell me, can computer run without electricity? Anas Ahmed, you can unmute your now. Unmute yourself now. Anas Ahmed, are you there? There are two Anas in the class. One is Anas Ahmed and the other one is Anas Mohammed. Okay. Yes, Anas, can you tell us computer will run without electricity or not?
No.
No, good. Anas Muhammad. One is Anas Ahmad. Now I am asking this question with Anas Muhammad now. Okay, Anas Muhammad, can you tell us computer can run without electricity or no?
Yes.
No.
No.
No, very good. Very good. So what are the two buttons, Anas, which we press to on the computer?
Power supply.
Very good. And what is the other button?
Power button.
Very nice. It's a power button. Okay. So let's see who else who is not participating or saying anything. Okay. Uh, Abdullah Saad. Abdullah, you are not raising hand. Can you tell me the spelling of power supply?
Yes,
Tell us,
sir.
please.
P
Yes.
O
Yes.
W E R S
Very
U
good.
P P
Yes.
L Y.
What do we call it? What do we call this thing? It's a power. Say with me, Abdullah.
Power
Power supply. It's a power supply. Okay. Abdul Rahman Al Wasil. Abdul Rahman Al Wasil.
power players.
Power supply. Okay. Abdul Rahman Al Wasil.
Power players.
Abdul Rahman Al Wasil, can you tell me the spelling of power button? Abdul Rahman Al Wasil, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell us the spelling. If you see my screen, the spelling is there. Can you read the spelling? Power
P
button.
O W E R.
Very nice. And then this one.
B
U
U
T
T
T
T
O
O N.
N. Very good. It's a, what do we call it? What do we call this word? What is this word? It's a
Power
power button.
power button.
It's a power button. Good, Abdul Rahman. Okay. So let's move to the next one. Let me clear. So we have to press two buttons. The first one is power supply, and the next one is the power button. So switching on a computer is called booting up. The third line on the page is saying switching on. When we switch on the computer, that process is called booting up. Okay, when we are going to sleep and when we waked up, what process, what is the name of that process when we get up from the bed? It is called wake up. When we wake up, it means we are not sleeping. Okay, so what is the process when we make our food eatable? It's a cooking. Okay, can we eat food without cooking? No. Can we use computer without making it on? No. Can we use computer without electricity? No. When you switch on a computer, this is called booting up. This is called booting up. Okay, for example, you are sleeping. When you get up from your bed in the morning, so this is called wake up. You say you waked up or you wake up. Okay. In the same way, when the computer is started or the computer is on, when you press the two buttons, the power supply and the power button, then the computer will start. When the computer is started, it is called the computer is booting up. When the computer is starting, it is called booting up. Whenever someone is saying The computer is starting. It means the computer is starting. Someone is saying computer is booting up. It means computer is started right now or computer is starting now. Okay, someone is saying computer is booting up. Booting up means switching on. For example, you switch off your mobile, you switch off your tablet, you switch off your laptop, you switch off your or shut down your computer. So whenever you switch on your mobile, whenever you switch on your tablet, whenever you switch on your laptop, whenever you switch on your computer, everything called as the boot up. Okay, every electronic gadget, whenever you restart it or switch it on, it's boot up. Okay, so everyone will answer. When we switch on the computer, it is called what? It is called what? It is called booting up. It is called booting up. Everyone will answer. What do you booting up? Okay, it's a booting
Booting up.
up. Very good. Booting up.
Booting up.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
Booting up.
It's a booting up. Very nice. That's nice. Okay, so switching on a computer. When we press two buttons, what two buttons we press? The power supply and the power button. When we press these buttons, the computer is started. So we say computer is started? No, we say the computer is booting up. When we switch on a computer, it is called booting up. When we switch on a computer, it is called booting up. So the spelling for the booting up is easy. It's BOOT. It's boot. ING. Booting up. It's UP. So booting up. Switching on computer is called booting up. So okay, let me ask someone. Okay, who else is there? Abdul, nahi, oh, okay, it's Abdullah Hisham. Abdullah Hisham. Abdullah Hisham, you are not raising hand. Can you
Yes,
tell us
sir.
the spelling of booting up?
B
Yes,
O O T
yes,
I O U
no. TING.
T I.
TING. And what is
U
the
up.
spelling of up?
UP.
UP. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay. Hamza Basim. Hamza Basim, you are not saying anything, Hamza. Hamza Basim, can you tell us
S.
the spelling of booting up?
Okay.
Tell us, please.
What?
What is the spelling of booting up? See this. Can you read this spelling?
B
It's okay. Read with me.
B
Read with me.
O
B
O
O O
O O
T
T
I.
I N G
Very good. And what is up?
U B.
Very nice. It's a booting up. Okay. It's a booting up. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Let's see who else is there. Mohammed Saleh. Mohammed Saleh, can you tell us the spelling of booting up?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Tell us.
O O
Okay.
T I N G
And
UP.
Very nice. Booting up. So we see three things. What we see? We see three things. The first thing we saw is a power supply. Okay. The second thing we saw is a power button. The third thing is a booting up. So for the computer, when you use the computer, you first switch on the power supply, then you have to press the power button. Where is the power button? Here it is in the front of the CPU or the system unit. Here it is. Okay. And this process of starting computer, when the computer is starting, so that is called a booting up. Okay, that is called a booting up. Everybody understand this thing? Say yes or no.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that's great.
Yes, sir.
That's great.
Yes, sir.
Is it
Yes,
easy?
sir.
Is it
Yes,
easy?
sir.
Okay,
Yes,
that's great.
sir.
That's
Booting
great.
up.
Okay, that's great. That's so nice of you, all of you. Okay, so the right now the time of the period is finished. We will meet in the next class. But remember, there is one assignment is waiting for you in the class light. Everybody open that assignment and do the assignment. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Bye,
Okay.
sir. Bye,
Okay. Have a nice
sir.
day. Bye, everyone.